Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to a surprise stream. We didn't know we were going to do this.
No, very pleased about it.
So Molly House arrived yesterday afternoon. We are going to be partnering, as we have a lot in the past, with Drew and Cole of Whirligig to bring y'all the Molly House full playthrough, teach and playthrough. That'll be next month. So that'll be during the Patreon drive in February. The review copy / it is an advanced copy that they got sent. They sent it to us. It arrived yesterday. Very, very excited about this. I know intentionally not a ton about this, so I am curious to delve into it. Now, I know you're all about this. We'll get there.
I'm super excited. I'm 0 for 2 at PAX Unplugged trying to get plays for it, both in its first iteration and then this year, and it's more up to date and it's changed a lot. I'm very excited to see it. The production is awesome. I'm super excited for this.
Where did PAX Premiere come into it? What do you mean?
PAX Unplugged.
Oh!
If I said Premiere, that's just
okay, because Cole.
PAX.
All right, so to be clear, Molly House originally, designed by Joe Kelly.
Yeah.
They were Zenobia Award finalists.
I think so.
I think. And then Whirligig signed the game.
Picked it up.
From them.
Yep.
And then, now, Joe and Cole, they both have design credit on this. But this is originally Joe's idea.
Yes.
Joe's design, right?
And then I know that Drew, Cole's brother, did a lot of the development on, among other people. And the illustrations, really awesome period illustrations by Rachel Ford.
Yeah. So, yeah, here we go. We literally have not opened this. As you can see, it's still in shrink. So this is what was sent to me by Cole and Drew. So appreciate it. So I appreciate that the company fraud card is the one that they signed.
There's nothing in there. There's no reading into that, I think.
No.
Not at all.
So anyway, happy gaming from Whirligig. So I appreciated that.
We love you
appreciate
too.
that. Thanks. What do we start with?
I feel like we won't have context for these until we do this, but this is also easy and nice objects.
Okay.
I mean, what do you want?
All right, here we go. All right, so that, for what it's worth, that looks a lot like PAX Premiere.
I actually think it's slightly shorter than a PAX box. Like if it was sitting flat on the table.
If I was smart, I would have. But no, it's not in here.
It's not in here. But it's the same footprint as both the Joko box and the PAX box.
Okay.
And they all have the same stylization on the corner. And a game about
Yes. Yeah. No, it looks good on the shelf. I imagine next to the others.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right. So here you go. Now the theme on this, I promise you, is unique. There is no other game that you will encounter, and I love that our hobby. It's my profession, but look, it's our hobby. I love that our hobby has matured to a point to where we can have a board game like this.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
And not just, a production that's niche or unrecognized. It's big.
Yep.
Both in its production quality and also the hype, which we're here feeling and trying to generate more of.
Because, let's face it, there are two companies out there that if you watch Heavy Cardboard, that you're gaga over, no matter what. Know nothing about the game.
Wait, it's no, go ahead.
Splatter. And anything associated with Cole, Whirligig, so on and so forth, right? So, yeah. Okay, and Fernando says, I think I heard Drew say it's the exact same size as Premiere, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Anyway, Thomas Wright's house on Beach Lane is no more. Many of your closest friends are now in custody. Some say it's the work of Mark Partridge, who seems so sour over what happened during the christening ceremony, but it is impossible to know for sure. Now we have one fewer refuge in London. The house's reveries ring in your mind. Perhaps there's time for one more party. Will you attempt to rekindle the flame of your community or betray those you love to save yourself? Molly House is a historical game about the remarkable queer communities of London in the early 18th century. Players take on the roles of gender-defying Mollies who sought joy in safe havens around the city while being pursued by the Society for the Reformation of Manners.
Which is honestly a hilariously villainous name. The Society for the Reformation of Manners is so banal, it's awful.
I know, right?
I love it.
Players score joy using an innovative festivity system. Unlike most card games, players are free to discuss their hands, but be careful. If you share too much, you might find yourself alone at a bustling party. Ain't nobody want to crash their own party. No.
Especially a bustling party.
Right. You must master the subtle art of suggestion to navigate the game's complex social situation. And don't trust Ken. These festivities will eventually attract the attention of the society,
For the reformation of manners.
who will attempt to coerce players into collaboration. You are never required to betray your community, but as your world collapses, the offer of safety may prove irresistible. Just make sure your fellow Mollies do not discover your efforts to turn them in. Designed by Joe Kelly and Cole Worley, features challenging solo mode. By Richard Wilkins, Molly House offers a window into a fascinating period of history that demands our attention. Full disclosure, I knew nothing about this part of history whatsoever.
Oh, complete blind spot.
Leave it, again, to a board game to make me interested. So,
and it's also, specifically for Whirligig, PAX Premier, Joko, this, all exist in the same time period, least for the most part, right? Completely different windows to history.
Yes, totally. All right, I know you're Jones, and go ahead.
Yes! Here.
There you go. Yeah, throw it up there.
Excuse me, Lincoln. Lincoln the dog on the floor.
All right. So, Molly House, that's the rule book. You know what? Here, we'll...
It looks like every other Whirligig rule book, which is good. I like the way they're laid out.
I'm going to say that, I'm excited.
Oh, it's got the neoprene
Yeah.
card playing table mat in the center of the board. It's awesome. I can't hide how excited I am about this.
That's why I wanted to do that today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Historical notes.
Constables and rogues.
And then the backside should be the expanded reading. Yes. This is my favorite thing that Whirligig does. It's PAX Premier and Joko both have it, but like you said, knowing nothing about this time period, really looking forward to that.
Cool. Rules for the Rookery.
I believe that's the solo.
Solo, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yes, at some point we will be doing a solo. And I promise we will get back to a solo. I'm John Company. I promise.
He said he promises. I don't know what you want from me. Oh. So we got rules references. Pretty classic Whirligig style. And this is the action reference for the solo.
Okay. So then the punch boards. There you go. Those are that's a lot of white, I realize, on the screen, but it won't be like that.
Yeah, I mean the background is white. You're punching the bright spots of color in the player boards.
Okay.
So here's the neoprene mat, comes in the paper.
That's what you meant. All right, I'm not we can toss that.
I got that for you.
Yeah, thanks.
Then that goes
completely unnecessary.
Oh, I love it though.
That's awesome.
How great is it? They'd said and they'd showed, and I'd seen versions of it where this was actually like a separate elevated board that looked like a card playing table. It used to be a lot bigger. The board was laid out differently. Is it a little unnecessary? Sure.
100%.
Is it amazing?
Right, yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Extra baggies. Okay, cool. Go ahead. Get to work on those.
Oh, good.
All right.
Good thing I cut my nails yesterday.
And here, got one more. So that is pretty simple insert. So I assume that's a neoprene mat and then whatever.
And they pointed out that it has a higher edges on the side, so the board will sit on top of all of this.
Okay, good. So it'll hold it in place. Hold all this stuff in. All right, now, the non-metal these are great. I mean, they're not PAX Premier. I mean, those are pretty ridiculous.
And the little towers from Joko, but I mean, it's all the same idea, right?
Right. So, all right. Now, if you'll notice that the gold on this, here, we'll go ahead and bring it in a little tighter here.
Oh, is it foiled?
Yeah, it's all foil on that.
Even the little very intense and intimidating news side of these.
It's a little hard to see on the purple. a little bit, but not too bad.
And they are all foiled. It's a little hard to see on camera, but they do all have a foil sheet.
Yep. So there's that.
Okay, you got all the decks open. Well, here you got those two.
Yeah.
That was out of here, right? Oh, the candelabra. What a great piece. It's like invoking Ra.
Right.
You get the big wooden thing.
Okay, so there's those. And, hey, guess what? Giant wooden blocks. Okay, we're good on that.
Love them.
A ton of dice.
D10s, which is interesting.
I do like the font used on the D10s.
Yeah.
It's actually evocative. It's the same font, right? So...
Yeah. And these all have like a very slight marbling, so they're like kind of off gray. These are great, yeah. And then these pink dice that I don't know what they do. I don't know how to play this game, but these are great. They got shoes on them.
Yes.
And then
and
presumably
misses.
a bad symbol.
Right. Yeah. Or could be good. I'm not sure.
Symbol,
right.
Yes.
All right. And while we got the pieces out.
Oh. I love these because in a lot of the prototypes I saw, they were just using colored chess pieces, or like they'd have the queen from a set in blue, yellow, green, pink, and purple.
Sure.
But these are also distinctive.
John's like, now I'm kind of sad I didn't get the metal pawns. Guess what? I got them.
It's okay,
so
John.
You'll be able to.
There's several sets. You can watch us play with them at HeavyCon.
Brutal.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, this is velvet, too.
What is it? Velvet?
Oh, it's velvet.
All right. So
let's see. It's purple one.
Okay. So, they have some heft to it. Like they're.
Oh yeah.
They're solid.
And they have felted bottoms.
They do. So it looks like. So that's.
No,
hold on.
That's maybe that one.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. So we'll try and because I have it zoomed in real tight.
And then I got the green one.
Yellow.
Yep. And then blue with the big plume dress.
God, that thing, that's a weapon. And finally, the purples. Yeah, there you go. So that's the meta. I'll be honest, they're awesome. They're fantastic. You don't need them. Like, look, I get it. You're going to want them. But these are pretty great. And they're very distinctive, as you can see.
I did get the metal pawns for my set. I'm glad I did. Wholly unnecessary, probably.
Right.
Like, why would you not?
Yeah, but they are heavy as all get out.
This one in particular, because it's got the big bell bottom here.
I mean, yeah, they're pretty big. Anyway, all right, cool. Here, put those back.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at, you know what? Let's bring that over here and push that up, and we'll start going through some of the cards here. We'll start with the mini deck. Again, I don't know how to play this yet. So this is an item deck, looks like. We have a major indictment. That sounds not great. And a minor indictment.
Not something I think you want.
Probably not. So the items, newspaper notice, bribes, bottles of gin. I welcome this.
Seems fine.
Dress for fans, dress for hearts, dress for pentacles. Okay. All right.
So this looks like AIDS.
Okay. Hold on. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Small cards first.
All right. These are the minor indictments. So it looks like they range from -3 to -10 if convicted, -1 to -4 if acquitted. So that, I imagine, isn't super wonderful. And somebody said, Fernando, that those are movement dice, the pink.
Yeah.
So the majors range from 3 to dead.
Ooh.
Yeah. Or 8 to dead and 3 to 6 if acquitted. So 8 to dead if convicted. So that's the minor and majors. And they're not linen finished, but they feel good. They're fine.
This is the solo deck.
Ah, okay.
So,
we'll go through that in a minute.
Yeah.
So player aids. Okay, obviously all the same.
Yeah,
and
another player aid there.
Okay. All right. Good. And what do we got for the other deck?
And then this is the deck of Vice cards, 52 card deck. It has
only 52 of them.
4 suits.
Oh, look at the artwork on these.
Yeah.
These are great.
The artwork is awesome,
what?
and I'll have little notes, little like flavor text on the side.
There we go. Now I'm gonna turn the brightness down just a little.
I think
these.
so because that's washing the color. Oh yeah, the green.
Yeah, one more. Let's go there. All right, there. So the artwork is pretty great.
So that is the suit fans. Then you have the face cards and the threats.
So that's the green deck.
That's the green deck.
And now the blues,
This
which
is cups.
so just as comparison, right? Like they're all 52, I assume, are different.
I can't sign up to knowing that, but they did say that if you take each suit, each individual piece of art fits together, so each suit does make one big panorama picture.
Oh wow, okay.
That was my understanding.
But I mean, you can tell they're all different.
Yep.
So far.
Tit Warbler, yes, this is the new Whirligig game, designed by Joe Kelly and Cole, and then developed by Whirligig.
And here, I'm just keeping kind of like the ones out so y'all can see that they are different. So
I love that green.
It is a pretty color. And then the yellows.
Pentacles. Is this suit?
I mean, they all seem similar in the story they're telling.
Yep.
That, like, if you look at 2, right, it's something going, right. So, filthy lewd actions committed the act with me. Yeah, I'm stoked to get this to the table.
Yeah.
And we couldn't do that until we unboxed it, so I appreciate y'all indulging us.
Yeah. I appreciate you indulging me. You knew you were going to get past it if I was coming in today, so.
And finally, let's go ahead and bring that out just a hair.
And then the last suit is hearts, because of course it is.
So yeah, they're all individual pieces of art.
Which is awesome. Art was done by Rachel Ford. Had to make sure I had it right.
It's beautiful. Oh, I like that dress. That's cool with the hearts on it. All right, so that is the multiplayer decks.
Yep.
And now, just getting these back for the solo deck. And that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
it looks like, I don't want to say pretty standard, but I know that the solo for PAX Premier, the Wakan bot, runs off cards that have a lot of functions and reference off, and that's exactly what this looks like to me. Game state or the flipped cards or the rolls of dice will reference these and help you run an opponent that will fight you.
all right. So that's it. That's it. I'm intrigued. Very, very, very intrigued. And like I said, that
you'll like it because it's card playing.
Yeah.
It's like cooperative group card playing.
Yeah. So I'm totally down for this. So.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Ricky's here. What's up, Ricky? Ricky Royal, Box of Delights. Happy to see you have your copy. Looks great, huh? Hope you enjoy playing. Yeah, I have no doubt that we will. We'll probably start busting it out as soon as tomorrow. Wait, tomorrow's Saturday, right? Yeah, game day. But you're not going to see it on the channel until we do our public stream, which will be, my guess, 3rd week of February. But yeah, they've asked that we do it late February, early March. That'll be just before backers start getting their their copies. So super stoked for this. I still can't get over this.
It's great.
Like, it doesn't need to be there. Just like, why is there a neoprene? I love it. It's so extra. It's so extra. Exactly right. In the best way possible, right?
I'm not mad about it. It is just extra, and you got to call it what it is.
Right. So super stoked for this. The artwork looks fantastic.
Yeah.
And like I said, I know nothing about the game other than I know the theme about it, but I don't know the No, I knew the theme originally, but I didn't know, like, I still don't know how the mechanisms exactly work and how this game works, but I'm really looking forward to...
I've seen it at a couple different iterations through development, having backed the Kickstarter and gone to the Whirligig booth at a couple shows.
Yeah.
Been like, paying attention to it. I'm so interested to see how it turned out. From the earlier versions, at least the ones that I got to poke around at a little bit. So...
Yeah, I'm stoked. So there you go. Yeah, so totally decadent.
Decadent is
right. That's the right word. I agree.
For this game, decadent.
Yeah, Joe, Cole, Drew, and Rachel did a fabulous job. It looks like it.
100% agree.
And let's face it, we're all fans, right? So yeah, super excited about it. So look for that. Roughly
like a month.
3 weeks to a month from now, you'll see it on the channel officially. Looking forward to that. Unfortunately, Cole can't make it out to Boston, or else he would be here like what he did for Junk Company.
Yeah.
It just like scheduling wasn't going to work. But I'm excited that we get a chance to do this. So thanks to everybody mentioned for helping make this happen. Thanks to y'all for watching, all the patrons. Kyle. I would say thank you, but you're welcome also, right?
Yeah, I was about to say thank you, honestly. I'm a delightful hanger-on in this situation.
I'm a box of delights. See what I did there, Ricky? See what I did there? All right, y'all have a good night. Well, I take that back. Have a good 2 hours and 33 minutes, because then you're going to be back here. Arcs, Season 2, Game 1 of the campaign, 4-player. I'm looking forward to busting that out. I'm Edward.
Kyle.
All right, we'll see y'all in a few hours. Take care, y'all. Bye.
See ya.